He was cheated. Again and again. For 20 years. He worked in silence. And finally, Jacob reached the moment he had been waiting for. He wanted to go home. After years of waiting, Rachel finally had a son, Joseph. And something changed in Jacob's heart. It was time to go home. Jacob said to Laban, "Let me go home." But Laban refused, because he knew God had blessed him through Jacob. So Laban said, "Stay. Tell me what you want, and I will give it to you." Jacob thought for a moment. Then he said, "I don't want silver or gold. Only the animals that are spotted and striped." Laban agreed. But that same day, he acted in secret. He took all the spotted and gave them to his sons. Now Jacob had nothing, only plain animals. But God was with Jacob, and something began to change. When the animals gave birth, the newborn ones were spotted and striped. Jacob's flock grew stronger and larger. But others were not happy. Jacob could see it now. Laban was not the same. That night, God spoke, "Return home. I will be with you." The next day, Jacob called Rachel and Leah away from everyone else. He needed them to understand everything. "Your father has not been fair to me," Jacob said. "He changed my wages again and again. But God has not allowed him to harm me." Rachel and Leah looked at each other. And then they answered, "We have nothing left in our father's house. We will go with you." So Jacob prepared quietly. Everything had to be done without being noticed. That night, while everything seemed quiet, Rachel entered her father's tent. She looked around carefully. No one was watching. And then, she took the household idols and hid them. And then, they left. Without a word. Without a trace. They were gone. With every step, they moved farther away from Laban and from the life they once knew. 3 days later, Laban found out Jacob had fled. Without hesitation, he gathered his men and began the chase. But that night, God spoke to Laban in a dream. "Do not harm Jacob." At last, Laban caught up with Jacob, and the silence between them was heavy. "Why did you run away?" Laban demanded. "Why did you deceive me?" Jacob answered honestly, "I was afraid that you would take your daughters away from me." Then Laban searched everything, looking for what was missing. But Rachel had hidden the idols and sat on them. Laban searched, but found nothing. Then Jacob spoke. Years of pain finally coming out. "For 20 years, I served you. You changed my wages again and again. But God was with me." So they made peace. Not as friends, but with understanding. "This will stand between us," they said. "A line that would not be crossed." The next morning, Laban said goodbye and returned home. Jacob had come as a servant. But he left with God's blessing.